it's Lisa here and welcome back to my channel. So before I start with the video, I just wanted to say a massive thank you for 10,000 subscribers. This is such a huge number and I'm just so incredible, overwhelmed by the fact that 10,000 of you decided to watch my videos and to subscribe to my channel, and I'm just so thankful to each one of you. And I'm not the best with words and everything, but I'm just really thankful for that, and I just wanted to say thank you to all of you, because this is really crazy and amazing for me. Because I don't know, I started this channel like a year ago and I've grown so much in that year, and I'm just so incredibly thankful for that. So just a really big thank you for all of you to that. And also I'm thinking about doing a challenge or some kind of challenge soon, just to celebrate that maybe, or I don't know, something like that. So if you want to do that, stick around for that, stay tuned. I think I will do that sometime next week maybe. And so that you can join this challenge if you want to, but I will more information about that in some of the next videos, I think. So anyways, I don't know, just a big thank you. So okay, so we are building in Brindelton Bay today, and this is a small home, so I think I'm using only 98 tiles. I'm not sure, the screen is a little bit blurry for me, so I can't see it exactly, but it's definitely under 100 tiles, so it counts as a small home. And it is for one sim, so there's not too much space, but it's a decent size house, I would say. And there's also a big backyard with some kind of farm, I would say, so you can have a lot of plants and vegetables and crops growing there. And I just had this little bit of a story in my head, or not story, but I don't know. So I thought that there's one guy living with his dog, and that they're just living here on the land in Brindelton Bay, and they are doing some farming in the back. And I also add a chicken coop, and it's just somehow this house looks to me like somebody lives there with a dog and just enjoys living at the countryside. And I don't know, it's just this kind of house reminds me of all those Nicholas Sparks movies, I would say. I don't know, it's an author which does really a lot of those romantic novels, and I don't know, it just screams this kind of vibe for me, living in a countryside a little bit in this kind of house, and then there's a man with a dog, and the usual kind of stories in romantic novels. But that's just something I kind of had in my mind while I was building this, and so I just went with that. So we are building in Brindelton Bay, as I already said, and this is a 20 by 30 lot, and it is in the upper left neighborhood. I have no idea how that neighborhood is called, because I realized it's been such a long time since I've built something in Brindelton Bay, so I'm really happy that I tried to do that again, or that I opened up this world and decided to build there, because there are so many amazing lots and I actually really like Brindelton Bay, so therefore I decided to build something here. And as per usual, it's inspired by a picture from Pinterest, which I will link in the description box. And also, do you see that? I'm using the seasons windows and also the doors from seasons, and that's something I don't use them. I don't know why, but they are not that appealing to me whenever I have the choice between, or whenever I want to use those kinds of normal windows, which are just basic windows. I always end up using the ones from Cats&Dogs or the base game ones, because the ones from Seasons, they have those really dark black stripes in the middle. Is it a stripe? Not a stripe, the glass texture, and I don't know, there are those black things. And I don't really like them. But however, in this build, I kind of like them, and I decided to use them because I never use them, and I really like how it turned out. I think they really fit nicely here, so that's why I just decided to use them. And I'm really happy about that. So anyways, I'm doing some more landscaping, and I'm already decorating the backyard. The exterior from that house came together really quickly. I think it took me about 40 minutes to do the whole exterior, and I think the whole house took me about like 1.5 hours. Sometimes you're interested in knowing that, so it took me about 1.5 hours. And yeah, so here in the front I used those debug stones, which are really nice, and I think they are just amazing to add a little bit more of detail to my houses. And yeah, I used them there, and now I'm just doing some terrain paint and try to make it look nice. I think, but yeah, I think it already looks nice. So just the terrain paint is a little bit of a detail and just makes it even nicer, I would say. Yeah. So now I'm decorating this little front porch here, and I thought adding a rocking chair here is just makes sense and looks nice, so I decided to add one here, and just some plants. And I actually really struggled with decorating that porch here, and also the back area where I think I'm gonna add a dining table there. Yeah, like an outdoors dining table and a barbecue and everything. I struggled really much with that. I don't know what it is, but somehow I didn't know what to place down there, but I like how it turned out. So the end result looks nice, I think. Yeah, so here you can see I originally wanted to place down this bench here, but I think I will end up deleting that and placing some other items instead. But I'm using this base game barbecue here as well and placing those equipments next to it. I think I always do that, or most of the times at least. When I'm building a barbecue, I always place those items from the Perfect Patio stuff next to them. I think it makes sense, and yeah, even though I don't know if it makes that much sense to place them on the floor. Will they get dirty there? I have no idea, but it's The Sims, they don't care about that, so therefore I'm just gonna do that and keep on doing that. Yeah. So now I'm doing the interior, and I think I even left the floor plan thing inside, so that's good. Yeah. So here is the big downstairs area, and there you can see the little bathroom in the corner right next to the staircase. And here is gonna be the kitchen. The kitchen is not too big, but it's fully functional. Everything your Sims needs is there, and I kind of like the color scheme from the whole house, like on the interior. It took me a while to get there and to figure out how I want everything to look. You can see here I'm struggling with finding the perfect wallpaper, but I end up using this one, which is from Parenthood. Yeah, it's Parenthood, yes. Also, the cabinets and the counters are from The counters and the cabinets are from Parenthood. That's what I wanted to say, yeah. And the stove and the fridge are from Jungle Adventure, and I figured I haven't used them in a while, or I don't use them that often like I used to, and I still think that they are beautiful, so I decided to use them again. And yeah, I'm just adding some more details everywhere, some more items, and I'm using those cutting boards, which I think I'm using in every single kitchen because they just look so nice, and I decided to rotate them with the tool mod. That's something I've done a lot of times the past couple of videos and builds, just rotating those items with the tool mod, because I think it just looks nice and adds a little bit more of detail to it. And yeah, so I'm just cluttering that up a little bit, and then we should go on to the dining area. And yeah, you can see that I'm switching out some items a couple of times. For example, I had an issue with choosing the right rug, and I just wasn't sure with what to do with the rug and how and which, and it took me some time. But I like the end result, so it just took some time. I don't know why, but the whole color scheme was just difficult for me to achieve. It's just, yeah. Also, it was a little bit too white for me, so I decided to change the color of that one wall there, and I think I'm gonna change it another time to another color. Like, I think I will stick with that striped wallpaper, but it's gonna be a different one. Yeah, so just a lot of changing my mind here and there, but yeah. You will see the end result in the end, and I think it looks nice. Also, I'm not too sure if I placed down a food ball inside of this house, and I think I didn't. So I'm definitely gonna fix that before I will upload it to the gallery, because yeah, that's just what I thought. But if you don't want to have a dog living here, you can just delete the food ball as well. That's not a problem. And also here, that whole living area was just really difficult for me. I had no idea how to lay that out and how to do that. I don't know. It it was a weird floor plan, but I really like how it turned out in the end. But also I didn't know what kind of sofa I wanted to use because they were just not the right color and not the right style, and it didn't work out how I wanted it. But I end up using this one from Nifty Knitting. And I think the color of it looks really nice because it fits the dining chairs and also the rug in the kitchen. So I'm really happy how that all turned out and how it came together. So yeah, I really struggled with that build actually. I don't know, sometimes you have those builds where it's just not working out in the first try, and after a couple of tries you get the whole right feeling and the right things you want to do, but it just takes some time until you get there. But that's something, yeah, it happens sometimes. Also, like, I think I bulldozed like 2 builds before I did that one. I don't know, I had a day where I was just like building and it was just not working out that nicely how I wanted to, and therefore, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, but this house looked nice, so I'm happy that I started building this one and everything. So yeah. Anyways, I'm cluttering up the living room a little bit more. Yeah, I think it's a living, dining, kitchen. It's a pretty open space downstairs, and also upstairs it's pretty open because I didn't add another room upstairs. There's just a single bed upstairs, and yeah, I think that's enough for one sim. So I think, no, I'm actually not too sure if you could fit a double bed upstairs. No, I don't think you can. If you want to have 2 sims living here, you could definitely just switch out the staircase for a ladder, I think. And if you have a ladder going up to the 2nd floor, you should be able to fit a double bed in there, so you can have 2 sims living here. Or you could maybe just, I don't know, change the floor plan downstairs a little bit, and yeah. So here's the bathroom, and I think the color scheme of that bathroom is really different than my usual bathrooms. Oh my god, pronunciation. Yeah, and I think it turned out really nicely because it's something different, and I like that. So anyways, here is the bedroom upstairs, and this is also the last room that I am decorating. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That would really help me out, and you can also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. And thank you so much for those 10,000 subscribers again. Just quickly wanted to say thank you again. And yeah, you can download this build from the gallery. My ID is sunnysimsieyt, and you can find the tray files on my Patreon, which is linked down in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will see you all in my next video. Goodbye!